Have you ever opened your bank app and seen more money than you expected? What if I told you your bank account could show unexpected money just minutes after hearing what I'm about to say? Sounds unbelievable, right? But this has actually happened to real people. One man in India woke up to find over $38 quadrillion in his account, more than Elon Musk's fortune. In the US, some users saw random deposits in their accounts after a banking glitch. It looked like free money. But what came next wasn't what they expected. Stay tuned, because you'll want to check your balance right after listening to this. In this video, we're diving into the strange world of banking errors, money that appears out of nowhere, and the chilling consequences when people try to spend it. You'll discover why this happens more often than you think. What to do if it ever happens to you. Real stories of people who gained and lost millions in minutes. And how just one click can trap you in a legal nightmare. We're not just talking about random banking mistakes. We're talking about hidden system flaws, digital cracks, and the shocking truth about how money moves behind the scenes. Did you know that in some cases, money shows up in your account not because of a deposit, but because of a glitch in the balance display? Or that there are people watching for these moments to take advantage, only to find themselves owing more than they ever dreamed of having? This video will open your eyes. It might even change the way you look at your own bank account forever. So, don't click away. The truth will surprise you. And by the end, you'll know exactly what to do if your account ever shows a number you didn't expect. Welcome to Bright Mind Within. We bring you strange truths, powerful insights, and stories that shift your thinking. If you're ready to learn something that most people never talk about, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Because what you're about to hear might just make you want to check your account right now. Believe it or not, banks sometimes make mistakes, big ones. In rare cases, people have logged into their accounts and found massive sums of money that weren't supposed to be there. These are not just small deposits. We're talking millions, or even more. One of the most shocking cases happened in India. A man from Uttar Pradesh checked his account and was stunned. His balance showed a 36-digit number, so large it couldn't even be read out loud without taking a breath. Overnight, he was technically richer than Elon Musk. But the money wasn't real. It was a system glitch. A bizarre technical error had placed an imaginary fortune in his account. And that wasn't the only time something like this happened. In the US, banking glitches have also caused sudden account jumps. For example, there was a time when a major bank experienced a system error and several users saw unexpected deposits appear. For a few moments, or even a few hours, it looked like they had struck gold. Some people even rushed to withdraw or move the money before the bank fixed it. But here's where things take a dark turn. Those who tried to use the money faced serious consequences. One couple received an unexpected deposit of $120,000. Instead of reporting it, they went on a spending spree. Vacations, cars, shopping, the works. But that so-called free cash wasn't theirs. The bank reversed the transaction, and the couple was charged with theft and fraud. They were forced to return the money, pay legal fees, and were even sentenced to probation. Bank errors may look like sudden blessings, but they often come with hidden traps. Just because the money is in your account doesn't mean it's yours. And reacting too fast can cost you everything. There are many reasons why unexpected money might appear in your bank account, and not all of them are mysterious. Some are surprisingly simple. One of the most common causes is human error. A bank employee might accidentally type in the wrong account number while processing a deposit or payment. Just one wrong digit can send someone else's money straight into your account. These kinds of data entry mistakes happen more often than we'd like to think, especially in large banking systems handling thousands of transactions every minute. Then there are system glitches, technical problems that occur within the bank's software. In some cases, automated systems responsible for moving funds misroute the money entirely. You might see a large balance simply because a processing bug sent a deposit to the wrong account. These errors are usually fixed quickly, But if you see the funds before the bank catches it, you could get the wrong idea. The money may look real. It may even be available to spend. But it was never meant for you. And sometimes, it's not the bank making the mistake. It's people trying to manipulate the system. There have been cases where individuals wrote fake checks and deposited them through mobile apps, hoping the system would credit the money before verifying it. Others used small software bugs to trigger temporary balance increases and quickly transferred the money to another account. These attempts at abuse might seem clever at first, but they are tracked, flagged, and often lead to frozen accounts, overdraft penalties, and criminal investigations. Whether it's an honest mistake or intentional misuse, the result is often the same: a confusing balance, and a whole lot of trouble. The numbers may appear with no warning, but their story always has a source, and sometimes, that source leads to serious consequences. If you ever open your bank app and see more money than you expected, the first thing to do is simple: don't touch it. No matter how tempting it is, resist the urge to spend, send, or even move the money. In most cases, it's not a miracle, it's a mistake. And spending it can turn a harmless error into a serious legal problem. Once you've confirmed the unexpected deposit, contact your bank immediately. Speak to a representative and explain what you see. Make sure you take screenshots and note the time and date. This gives you a record of your actions, proof that you didn't try to misuse the funds. Banks have strict systems in place for investigating these kinds of situations, and your honesty matters. Next, let the bank run its investigation. The money may have come from a system error, a reverse transaction, or a deposit intended for someone else. If it is a glitch or mistake, the bank will likely reverse it, taking the funds back without warning. That's why it's critical not to make any plans with the money, even if it appears to be yours. What looks like a deposit today can disappear tomorrow. Some people think they're in the clear if they spend the money accidentally or believe it's a gift from the universe. But the law doesn't work that way. Using money that doesn't belong to you, even unknowingly, can still be considered theft or fraud. People have faced criminal charges, court trials, and even jail time for spending cash that was deposited in error. So when mystery money appears, the smartest move is to pause, report it, and let the truth unfold. The cost of acting fast could be far greater than you ever imagined. Real-life examples show just how risky it is to touch money that doesn't belong to you. One of the most talked about incidents was the Chase glitch that caught national attention. For a short time, some Chase Bank users saw huge amounts suddenly appear in their accounts. Social media exploded with screenshots. People were shocked, excited, and some even believed they had received surprise payouts or rewards. But those who acted too fast learned a harsh lesson. When the glitch was fixed, the deposits vanished, but not before some users had tried to withdraw or transfer funds. As a result, accounts were frozen, balances went deep into the negative, and legal investigations followed. What looked like a lucky break quickly turned into a financial disaster. Then there's the case of a couple in Pennsylvania who received a mistaken deposit of $120,000. Instead of alerting the bank, they went on a wild spending spree. They bought a new SUV, paid off debts, gave money to friends, and lived as if they'd won the lottery. But within weeks, the bank traced the error and demanded the money back. When the couple couldn't repay it, they were arrested, taken to court, and convicted. They were forced to repay the full amount, and were also sentenced to probation and community service. What they thought was a blessing ended up destroying their finances, and nearly their freedom. These stories show how quickly things can spiral when people make decisions based on emotion rather than caution. Just because the money appears in your account doesn't mean it's yours. Acting on impulse can lead to frozen assets, ruined credit, and even criminal records. In the digital age, every transaction is tracked, every click is recorded, and nothing goes unnoticed for long. The best way to protect yourself from unexpected surprises in your bank account is by staying alert. It doesn't take much time, and it can save you from serious trouble later on. Start by checking your account regularly. Even just a quick glance at your balance every morning can help you spot anything unusual. Many people only look at their bank statements when something feels off, but by then, it might be too late. Staying one step ahead means you'll always know where your money is going. A simple trick is to set up deposit and withdrawal alerts. Most banks now offer this for free. You'll get a text or email every time money goes in or out of your account. This way, you'll know immediately if something strange happens, like a deposit you didn't expect or a charge you didn't make. These small notifications act like your personal security system, always watching in the background. It also helps to review your bank statements weekly or monthly. Look through the list of transactions, not just the final balance. Sometimes, small errors or unfamiliar charges hide in plain sight. It's not about catching someone doing something wrong. It's about making sure your money is being handled exactly the way it should. If you're someone who forgets easily, try using simple tracking tools. These could be apps that link to your account or even a basic spreadsheet. No need to be a finance expert. Just write down your income and spending once a week. Patterns will appear quickly, and you'll notice right away if something doesn't fit. This isn't about judgment or stress, it's about awareness. Knowing what's normal in your account makes it easier to spot what's not. If you ever see a strange deposit in your bank account, money that wasn't supposed to be there, the first thing you should do is check your balance carefully. Look at where the money came from. Is it from a known source like a refund, paycheck, or bank reward? If not, pause. Take a deep breath. Don't assume it's a gift from the universe. Even though it might feel like you just got lucky, the truth is often very different. That money most likely belongs to someone else, and the system just made a mistake. It's easy to think, no one will notice, or it's already in my account, so maybe it's mine. But banks are tracking everything behind the scenes. Even the smallest transactions leave a digital footprint. If you move the money, spend it, or send it away, you're not just taking a risk, you're possibly committing a crime without knowing it. Instead, the smartest thing you can do is report the deposit immediately. Call your bank. Send an email. Visit a branch if needed. Keep a record of what you said and when. That simple act shows you were being responsible. It could save you from a long list of problems later on. In today's world, protecting your money is about more than just saving, it's about making the right decisions when something feels off. Banks may fix the error in hours or days, but if you've already used the money, the outcome could be far worse. It's not about fear. It's about being wise. If something doesn't feel right in your bank account, don't ignore it and don't act on impulse. Stay alert. Stay honest. And always choose the path that protects your future, not just your present. Have you ever seen a strange deposit in your bank account? Maybe a number that didn't make sense? Or money that seemed to appear out of nowhere? If something like that has happened to you, or someone you know, share your story in the comments. We'd love to hear what happened and how you handled it. And if this video opened your eyes or taught you something new, give it a thumbs up. It helps more people see important content like this. For more videos that reveal the truth behind money, mindset, and the little things no one talks about, subscribe to our channel, Bright Mind Within. We're here to help you stay smart, aware, and in control of your financial future. And before you go, check your bank account in 10 minutes, just in case. You never know what you might find.